Well, good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you happen to be watching in the big, wide and wonderful world. Here we are again on road trips in Scotland, and today, the 22nd of October 2010, we're doing a little experiment because trying out a new camera mount, a new position for the camera, and it's a wet October morning. It's 9:50 in the morning, just been taking a coffee break here in the truck at the Harthill service area on the M8 between Edinburgh and Glasgow in Scotland in the UK, and going to head to Glasgow, drop off a car on the transporter here and then take another car down to Wemyss Bay. So let's get going. Certainly is very heavy rain this morning. Floods everywhere. Look at that water running like a river along the edge of the road there. And for those of you who are interested, the camera used to be mounted here on the dashboard where my hat is. Not a great success. Got a lot of camera shake on it and everything, but now we've got the camera mounted on the Gorillapod, which is securely clamped to the back of the passenger seat just beside me. And I'm just looking over at it, and there doesn't seem to be very much camera shake at all, which is pretty good. And we've got our little mascot up here. There he is. You may remember, if you've watched some of the old videos, that we had a couple of dogs up there. They were called Heather and Glenn. Well, unfortunately, they have gone to the big kennel in the sky. But before they did, we had a little puppy. And there he is there. And his name's Woofles. So that's our little mascot in the truck. So on we go along the M8 to Glasgow in the rain. Now we're just passing the Showcase Cinemas complex at Coatbridge on the A8, which is the part of the M8 motorway that's never ever been upgraded to motorway standard, which is a bit of a scandal actually, the amount of traffic this road handles. And can cause some really bad jam-ups. I think you'll see them in some of the other videos at peak times. But perhaps one of these days when they find the money, they'll upgrade it. They're doing lots of other road projects in Scotland at the moment, and the next big one to come up is the new Forth Road Bridge. They're going to build a second Forth Road Bridge, and it looks like that's going ahead even though there's lots of cutbacks and spending cuts and everything for public spending. The new bridge is, as far as I can see, going to go ahead. And it's just about this point that the A8 gets back to being the M8, back to motorway standard again. So come on guys, it's high time you got that bit upgraded. Back to motorway, M8. Under all the flyovers here. So that's where the M73 goes off and joins the M74 down to Carlisle. And we're testing the camera here on a different mounting we've got, and so far so good. I think we'll actually make this the permanent mounting. It means that you can see a bit of the dashboard of the truck and a little bit of me. So you can see I've got both hands on the wheel, and we always make these videos safely. The sign says surface water, caution. They're not kidding. And as usual happens around this time in the morning when you're entering Glasgow, you hit the traffic. We're just over 2 miles from our destination where I'm going to drop the first car off, but this is what we've hit. 10 past 10 in the morning and the rush hour continues. Now this is the actual turn off that we want here, junction 12, but it's still half a mile away, so we've got a slow crawl up to that. And there you go on the sign, city centre 4 miles, Glasgow Airport 13, Dumbarton 18, Kilmarnock 27 and Greenock 28 and Prestwick Airport 37. Now we'll be going onwards to Greenock after I drop this first car, so we'll get some video taken on the way to Greenock, because we're going just past Greenock to a little place called Weems Bay, right on the west coast. Really nice place, but not so nice on a day like this. Ah, so near and yet so far. Well, the traffic suddenly started easing off a bit there, so now we've reached our turn off. Junction 12. This looks nice and clear. And we take a right turn up here at the lights. Now we're crossing over the motorway, across the bridge, and a left turn up here. Oh, look at that flood. It actually looks like the rain's easing off a little bit now, which is good because I'm not going to get soaked when I'm unloading the car. Now we're going along Provan Mill Road in Glasgow, and we're heading up to Royston Road and a bad bump there where these huge high flats are. They actually started demolishing these flats. They were a 1970s brainwave. Cram as many people as you can, as high as you can, but not a success now in 2010. So they're actually demolishing them, and at the moment they're removing all the cladding by hand. because there's apparently a lot of asbestos involved, so that's got to be removed by hand in a controlled situation. Just see them there. Okay, so this is where we're going to drop the first car, and if we can find a space to get in. Always very congested here. And we'll catch you later.